Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of XTW, ladies and gentlemen. And The Rock, the great one, the people champion, he's now in the ring. Finally, The Rock has returned to see the millions of Rock fans in the XTW arena. Ladies and gentlemen, what this man doing out here, ladies and gentlemen, what Roman Reigns doing out here, ladies and gentlemen? It look like the big dog Roman Reigns is walking to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it look like Roman Reigns, he's in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, with The Rock, ladies and gentlemen. It look like Roman Reigns is trying to take The Rock microphone, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, uncle. I respect what you did in this business. You really was a great people champion. But I'm coming here to tell you, Rock, your time is up. And now, it's time for the old to end. And now it's time for the new era to rise. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it look like The Rock is trying to take the microphone back from Roman Reigns. Before I was rudely interrupted, The Rock is the special guest for this show tonight. Who do you think you are, coming in the ring, interrupting the people champion? It doesn't matter what you think about me. I am the great one. I am the people champion. And they say blood is thicker than water, but I'm not afraid right now to lay the smack down on your candy ass right now in this ring. But Roman, I don't have time for this tonight. I have other important business. Since you want to get into my face, I'm gonna make a match. It's gonna be between you versus The Miz in a no disqualification match. Now, can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns will go against The Miz, ladies and gentlemen, in a no disqualification match, ladies and gentlemen, tonight in a main event on XTW, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for some more action on XTW. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XTW, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're at our first match. It's going to be Bryan versus Curt Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen, in a one-on-one match. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men are both locking up, ladies and gentlemen. They're both locking up each other. And ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, he do the right arm breaker. Ladies and gentlemen, to Curt Hawkins. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, ladies and gentlemen, he stumps Curt Hawkins, and he stump him again, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, he stumped Curt Hawkins again. And ladies and gentlemen, it look like Curt Hawkins, he picks up Bryan. And then Curt Hawkins, he do the one night stand on Bryan. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Curt Hawkins goes for the cover. 1, 2 counts. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, he gets Curt Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen, by the back of the head. And ladies and gentlemen, he throws his head to the ring post. And ladies and gentlemen, he throws his head to the ring post again. And ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, he throws his head to the ring post again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, he got Curt Hawkins in the corner. And ladies and gentlemen, Bryan, he do a right kick, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan do another right kick to Curt Hawkins. Then, ladies and gentlemen, it looked like he's trying to do another right kick to Curt Hawkins. But, ladies and gentlemen, I know with Curt Hawkins, he ducked Daniel Bryan, ladies and gentlemen, kick. And then Curt Hawkins, he do a net breaker to Daniel Bryan. And then Daniel Bryan gets up, ladies and gentlemen. Then he do, ladies and gentlemen, a right knee, ladies and gentlemen, to Curt Hawkins, and he falls down to the mat. And then Daniel Bryan goes for the pin. 1, 2 counts. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Curt Hawkins pick up Daniel Bryan. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he throws him to the mat. He throws Daniel Bryan to the mat. And then Curt Hawkins, he climbs on top of the ring post, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, look like Curt Hawkins, he trying to do a right elbow to Daniel Bryan. And then Daniel Bryan, he do a backwards suplex, ladies and gentlemen, to Curt Hawkins. Ladies and gentlemen, it look like Daniel Bryan, he got Curt Hawkins in his yes lock, ladies and gentlemen. Would Curt Hawkins tap out? Would he tap out to Daniel Bryan, ladies and gentlemen? And, ladies and gentlemen, Curt Hawkins, he tap out. He tap out to Daniel Bryan, ladies and gentlemen. He tap out to Daniel Bryan, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is Daniel Bryan, ladies and gentlemen. He has defeated Curt Hawkins, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great match, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for some more action on XTW, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XTW, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're at our main event. It's going to be the big dog, Roman Reigns versus The Miz, ladies and gentlemen, in a one-on-one match, ladies and gentlemen. This will be a disqualification match, ladies and gentlemen. Anything goes, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, both men are locking up, ladies and gentlemen. Roman Reigns and The Miz, they both locking up, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz got Roman Reigns by his left arm, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz, he got Roman Reigns by his neck, ladies and gentlemen. And then The Miz, he do the neck breaker to Roman Reigns. Then The Miz put Roman Reigns on the ring ropes, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz, he do a running right boot to the back of the head, ladies and gentlemen, of Roman Reigns. Then Roman Reigns, he do a right elbow to The Miz, and he do another right elbow to The Miz, ladies and gentlemen. And he do another right elbow to The Miz. And Roman Reigns punched The Miz with a right hand, ladies and gentlemen. And he punched with another right hand. And he punched with another right hand to the head. And, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns pick up The Miz. And, ladies and gentlemen, he throws him to the mat. He throws The Miz to the mat. Then, ladies and gentlemen, it looked like The Miz, he trying to make it up to his feet, ladies and gentlemen. But Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, he do the drive-by to the head of The Miz, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, it looked like The Rock has made it to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like he's made it outside of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz, he comes up behind Roman Reigns. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he do the skull-crushing finale on the big dog. This can be it. Ladies and gentlemen, it look like The Miz going for the cover. 1, 2 counts. And, ladies and gentlemen, it look like the big dog, he's picking The Miz up, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he do a clothesline, ladies and gentlemen, to the stomach of The Miz. And, ladies and gentlemen, it look like The Miz, he trying to get up to his feet, ladies and gentlemen. It look like he trying to get up to his feet, ladies and gentlemen. But the big dog, he's watching The Miz, ladies and gentlemen. He's watching The Miz, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, The Miz, he turn around, ladies and gentlemen. And, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he spears The Miz. He spears The Miz, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is the big dog, Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he's celebrating his victory, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, look like The Rock, he's behind Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he turn around, ladies and gentlemen. He turn around. And then I know where The Rock, he do the rock bottom. The rock bottom, ladies and gentlemen. To Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it look like the most electrifying entertainer in sports entertainment is back. The Rock, the great one, ladies and gentlemen. What could this mean for the big dog Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for watching another episode of XTW.